The sun went down behind the pines, leaving long shadows on these county lines. My boots were worn, my soul was thin, from all the places that I've been. The wind carried whispers from the past, like old ghosts hoping they'd finally last. Every mile felt like a chain, dragging me through the dust and rain. Some roads lead nowhere, some roads lead home, but I've been too far gone too long. Through the dust and rain, I've carried all this pain, with a heart full of memories and a soul I can't reclaim. The thunder knows my secrets, the night still calls my name. I've been searching for redemption through the dust and rain. A rusty church stood by the tracks, like a lonely witness to what I lack. I lit a candle about my head for all the dreams I left for dead. The clouds rolled in like a funeral band, marching across this broken land. And every drop that hit my skin couldn't wash away where I've been. The river keeps moving toward the sea, while the past keeps holding on to me. Through the dust and rain, I've carried all this pain, with a heart full of memories and a soul I can't reclaim. The thunder knows my secrets, the night still calls my name. I've been searching for redemption through the dust and rain. Maybe forgiveness is a distant light burning somewhere beyond the night. Maybe peace is just another train that never stops along my way. Still I keep walking step by step, with every promise I couldn't keep, and every scar I've come to know is another story. The wind still blows through the dust and rain. I've learned to bear the pain, every loss and every heartbreak has shaped the man I became. The heavens may not answer, but I'll call out just the same, still chasing down salvation. Through the dust and rain, the storm rolls on, the sky turns gray, the sky turns gray. Another town fades away, and I'll keep moving just the same, through the dust and rain. before the morning broke, with a half-torn map and a pack of smoke. The town behind me faded slow, like it never really wanted to know. The field stretched out like a wounded skin, where every road just starts again. No voices called, no hands to hold, just wind and dust and stories told. I keep looking for a place to stand, but it slips like sand through my hand. There's nothing but the horizon calling me further on. No home, no sign of where I belong, just a line where the sky feels gone. Every mile feels like a sin that I can't leave behind within, so I keep riding through the storm I'm in, with nothing but the horizon. I met a man with hollow eyes, said he once believed in better skies, but time took everything he knew, left him with nothing left to lose. He pointed west and didn't speak, just a gesture cold and weak. Then he vanished in the wind like a memory I couldn't defend. And I swear I heard the earth reply, keep moving or you learn to die. There's nothing but the horizon calling me further on. No home, no sign of where I belong, just a line where the sky feels gone. Every mile feels like a sin that I can't leave behind within, so I keep riding through the storm I'm in, with nothing but the horizon. Maybe freedom ain't a place, maybe it's a losing race, where you run until your soul turns thin and the road becomes your only kin. Still I chase that fading line, where the world and sky align, even if I never find anything but the horizon. There's nothing but the horizon, stretching cold and wide and long, a distant hope that feels so wrong, but it's the only thing I've got to hold on. Every dream I leave behind turns to dust across my mind. Still I ride with no design, with nothing but the horizon. The sky dissolves into the night, and I keep chasing out of sight. Nothing but the horizon. Where the river bends, with a bottle of Bible and a pocket full of sins. The Crows were singing from a dead oak tree, like they knew what this world made of me. Dust on my boots, blood on my name. Every road I took led back the same. I buried my past in a shallow grave, but the devil keeps digging where I tried to save. These old wounds don't fade with time, they just learn how to hide. I'm carrying these scars like chains beneath the stars. Every cut, every bruise, every ghost I've known follows me down every broken road. I've prayed for mercy, begged for grace, but some memories never leave a place. And no matter how far I run in the dark, I'm still carrying these scars. There's a photograph fading on the dashboard light of a love I lost on a cold November night. She said you can't outrun what lives inside, then disappeared with the morning tide. Now the train rolls slow through the valley below, like a funeral hymn that won't let go. And every whistle cries a name through the pouring rain in the midnight pain. I hear the thunder call my soul from a place I can't control. I'm carrying these scars like chains beneath the stars. Every cut, every bruise, every ghost I've known follows me down every broken road. I've prayed for mercy, begged for grace, but some memories never leave a place. And no matter how far I run in the dark, I'm still carrying these scars. Says redemption waits beyond the fence of heaven's gates, but I've spent years on my knees, still wrestling with these memories. The moon shines pale on weathered skin, reminding me where I've been. And every mark upon my heart tells the story of falling apart. I'm carrying these scars through the smoke and the barbed wire dark. Every lesson carved in bone, every night I've walked alone of salvation somewhere down the line. Maybe one day it'll find mine. Until then I'll wear these marks, forever carrying these scars. The fire burns low, the night's gone cold. Some wounds heal, some just grow old, and I'm still carrying these scars. The sun sank low behind the hills, like a promised time forgot to keep. I drove those back roads all alone, with with a restless heart and a soul worn deep. The radio hummed a lonesome tune about love and things that never last, while shadows stretched across the fields like the ghosts of my forgotten past. Every mile feels like a prayer thrown into the evening sky. I'm chasing a fading light through the darkness of the night, trying to find what's left of me beyond the pain and memories. The farther it goes, the harder I fight, holding on with all my might to a dream that's slipping out of sight. I'm chasing a fading light. An old church stood beside the road, its steeple cracked by wind and years. I stopped and listened to the silence and heard it echo all my fears. The gravel sang beneath my boots as the cold wind crossed the plain. I thought about the man I was before the sorrow and the rain. The stars above don't answer why. They only watch me pass them by. I'm chasing a fading light through the darkness of the night, trying to find what's left of me beyond the pain and memories. The farther it goes, the harder I fight, holding on with all my might to a dream that's slipping out of sight. I'm chasing a fading light. Maybe hope was never meant to stay. Maybe it was always bound to drift away, like smoke rising from a dying flame, or a lover forgetting your name. Still I follow where it leads, through broken roads and dying dreams, because giving up would mean the end, and I ain't ready for that yet. I'm chasing a fading light past the thunder and the midnight sky. With every scar and every loss, I've learned the weight of every cross. Though the glow grows weak and far from sight, there's still a fire burning deep inside. And until my final breath takes flight, I'll be chasing that fading light. The night grows cold, the world turns gray, but I keep riding anyway, toward a spark beyond the endless night. Still chasing a fading light. struck a match on a midnight light, watched it burn like a reason why the world I knew turned ash and smoke. With every promise that I broke, the wind was sharp, the sky was red, like every word I never said. And the ground beneath my worn out feet turned to embers in the heat. I should have turned, I should have run, but some roads can't be undone. I'm walking through the fire, through the wreckage of my desire. Every step just pulls me in to the consequences of my sins. No mercy in the burning light, no refuge in the endless night. All I know is what I am, walking through the fire again. I saw a church on a distant hill, but the bells were silent, cold and still. The preacher's words turned into dust, like everything I learned to trust. A ghost of her voice called my name from the edge of the dying flame, but I couldn't reach, I couldn't stay. The fire had already taken my way. The flames don't care who's wrong or right, they just consume you in the night. I'm walking through the fire, through the wreckage of my desire. Every step just pulls me in to the consequences of my sins. No mercy in the burning light, no refuge in the endless night. All I know is what I am, walking through the fire again. Turning back from the fire, I'm walking through the fire, past the edge of my empire. Every dream I had before is just smoke upon the floor. If salvation's somewhere near, it's hidden deep inside my fear. So I keep moving through the flames, walking through the fire again. The flames grow low, but I don't retire. I keep walking through the fire. There's a place where the river bends slow, where the street lights flicker and the cold winds blow. I left my name carved into the wood, but nobody stayed like I thought they would. The diner's closed, the church bells cracked, the old main road just fades to black, and every corner I used to know feels like a ghost I can't let go. I thought leaving would set me free, but it only followed me. It's the town I left behind, still living somewhere in my mind. Every memory I try to burn is a lesson I never learned. I can run, but I'll never outrun the echoes of what I've become. It keeps calling through the night, the town I left behind, the town I left behind. There's a girl who once knew my name. She said I'd never be the same. She watched me pack and walk away, like she already knew I'd stay in pain. Now I see her in passing dreams, in cracked reflections and broken screens. And every road I try to take just feels like another mistake. The past don't die, it just stays still, waiting for the next window to fill. It's the town I left behind, still living somewhere in my mind. Every memory I try to burn is a lesson I never learned. I can run, but I'll never outrun the echoes of whatVe become. It keeps calling through the night, the town I left Maybe I was never gone, maybe I just carried it on. And every mile, and every scar, and every broken part of who we are. So I keep moving, but I see the place is still inside of me. No matter how far I try to go, it's the only home I know. It's the town I left behind, written deep in blood and time. Every road just leads me back to the same old faded tracks. I can't erase what I have been, where my story first begins. It's the shadow I can't fight, the town I left behind. The wind still whispers through the pine, and I'm still lost in that town of mine. I was born where the sky don't heal, where thunder taught me how to feel. No lullabies, just pouring rain in a house that knew too much pain. Mama prayed, but the heavens stayed still. Daddy drank his fill to forget what he killed. So I grew up fast, I grew up cold, with a heart like iron and a soul like coal. The wind was the only voice I knew, singing me truths I never outgrew. I was raised by the storm, in the silence before the dawn, where lightning carved my name in the night, and nothing ever felt quite right. Every tear turned into dust and harm, every prayer lost in the dark and warm. No peace, no place to be reborn. I was raised by the storm. I learned to walk on broken ground, where hope don't grow and faith don't sound. Every road I tried to trust turned to mud and falling rust. The river took what I loved the most, left me talking to empty ghosts. And every goodbye I never said still echoes inside my head. The sky kept breaking above my home, like it knew I was meant to roam. I was raised by the storm, in the silence before the dawn, where lightning carved my name in the night, and nothing ever felt quite right. Every tear turned into dust and harm, every prayer lost in the dark and warm. No peace, no place to be reborn. I was raised by the storm. So don't ask me why I don't stay, why I keep running away, when the only love I've ever known was the sound of thunder in my bones. Maybe I was born to break, to carry more than I can take. But even shattered, even torn, I still stand inside the storm. I was raised by the storm, through every wound I was born, with fire in my blood and rain in my name. I learned to live with the pain, and if heaven never keeps me warm, I still walk through the violence warm, because I am what I've become. I was raised by the storm. The thunder fades, but I remain, still shaped by wind and rain. I woke up in a town with no name, same old dust, just a different shame. The sky was bruised, the air was thin, like it knew the places I've been. My tires hum like a hollow prayer, rolling nowhere, but I don't care. Every signpost looks the same, just faded words and forgotten names. I thought I'd find a place to stay, but the road keeps pulling me away. The road never ends, it just breaks and bends through the ashes of my wasted years and all my buried fears. Every mile just drifts and spins like a sin that never cleans, no matter where I begin. The road never ends. I met a man by a broken bridge, said he lost his life on a gambler's wish. He laughed like a man already gone, said, son, you just keep it moving on. He pointed west where the thunder rolls, said that's where the restless go. Then he vanished in the pouring rain like a ghost that forgot its name. And I swear I heard him whisper low, you'll never find the place you go. The road never ends, it just breaks and bends through the ashes of my wasted years and all my buried fears. Every mile just drifts and spins like a sin that never cleans, no matter where I begin. The road never ends. Maybe I was made to roam, a stranger to every home, with the devil in my rearview glass and the past that never lets me pass. Every sunset feels the same, just a different shade of pain. And every dream I try to mend just leads me back around again. The road never ends, it just drags and bends through the silence and the endless night, where nothing feels quite right. I keep chasing what rescinds all the places my soul has been, but no matter where it begins, the road never ends. The road never ends. Roll, the engine sighs under broken, godless skies, and I keep driving through the wind because the road never ends.